Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you've been following along so far, you have purchased your first gi, you have found a school in your area, and you have started training. What next? Maintaining that gi. With a brand new gi, you're going to want to try it on straight out of the package to see if the sizing is right and to see how much wiggle room you have while you'll be washing it. If your gi is too big, maybe by an inch, too baggy, it just feels a little roomy straight out of the package, that's perfect. You can kind of tailor fit the gi to you with the dryer. If the gi is too small and you need more than an inch, the gi comes to here on you with your arms out, it may be the wrong size. So hopefully you've done a little bit of research, read the measurements, and started with the right size gi. If the gi is a perfect fit, that's okay because you'll be washing it with cold water to minimize any shrinkage in the future. For your first wash, knowing the gi will shrink lightly, you're going to want to wash it in cold water or the coldest setting that your washing machine has. Ideally with other gis or by itself. So after your cold water wash, if your gi is the perfect fit, you're going to want to go ahead and just hang it up. You're going to find a well-ventilated area, preferably not your closet. You can also make a hanging area for your gis. One thing I didn't realize when starting jiu-jitsu was that laundry was going to be a huge part of my life. So I have hanging laundry everywhere. After your first wash, if the gi is still a little bit baggy, here's where you could kind of tailor the fit closer to you. What I like to do is find the lowest heat setting on the dryer and put the gi top in for 10-minute increments and recheck the size. Once you've hit a point where you're comfortable with it, where the sleeves hit you in the right spot, the jacket closes properly, then you can hang dry it from there and maintain that size. Now, once you have dialed in that kind of perfect size, you're going to want to go back to the cold wash and hang dry from there on out. For gi pants, in my opinion, I like the tighter fitting pants. A lot of my gis are too long on the bottoms. I have very short legs. And so when I wash my gis, I hang dry all of the tops and then I roast the bottoms in the dryer. When I get home from training and I have a dirty, sweaty, wet gi, I will hang it up on my non-dirty clothes hangers that the clean ones sit on. So I have two separate areas for dirty and clean gis. The reason that I hang it up after training is because they don't get washed right away. I cycle through about 4 gis throughout the week and I usually wash them all in one go. So I find a place that maybe has some sunshine, has some air to hang dry the gi while it is dirty. This is purely anecdotal, but leaving a stuffed wet gi in a backpack for several days, it just seems to build up a little bit of a funk that is hard to get out. And I don't want more bacteria to create itself on the gi and then make it stinky for next time, even when it's washed. Which I will say sometimes I have left it in the car for a couple days, and even after that wash and dry, it's clean, but it's not totally funk free. After you've done all the initial sizing with the dryer, you can just hang dry it. If it's still pretty big, feel free to repeat the 10 minutes on, 10 minutes, or the 10 minutes on and check method. When it comes to washing, I also use fabric softener every time. I've read online that this can speed up the deterioration process of a gi. It weakens the fabric. That's, I guess, what fabric softeners do. I'm not a scientist. I don't know all the rules of it. But I prefer to have a soft and comfortable gi to train in. And if it takes a few months off the life of the gi, that's a trade-off in my opinion. Washing the belt is a topic of great deliberation in the jiu-jitsu world. The joke is that if you wash your belt, you'll lose all your jiu-jitsu ability. It's not true. The only thing you'll lose is rolling partners because your belt will stink. The best thing to do is wash your belt after every time, every session, just like you wouldn't show up with a dirty gi. You don't want to show up with a dirty belt. And that's basically it. It can be very beneficial to have a second gi depending on your laundry cycle and your ability to remember to do your laundry. Let me know if this helped you. Thanks.